Today, or this week, I'm going to show you some of our failures. Welcome to my little tropical farm. For those of you that are new to our channel, I want to introduce you to Blanca. Blanca is one of our outside dogs. She kind of came with the house, and she is a sweetheart. She has been doing a lot of head shaking and scratching her ears. So we tried to put a leash on her, but it just freaked her out. I was hoping to take her to the vet. I ended up texting the vet and telling him that I didn't think she had an ear infection because it wasn't red. They were just super dirty. So we have started using drops in her ears. And it seems to be helping. It's not cleared it up fully, but it does definitely seem to be helping. Come here, Blanca. Where you going, Blanca? I'm gonna baby. Here we go. Yes, I'm gonna clean that ear so it doesn't itch anymore. Oh, baby. She's the only one I harass. Not on purpose. Just for the same reason. Hi, baby. Oh, my God. I know you're probably only going to look into one ear and I can't decide it for you. I don't whichever side you're doing. She doesn't like it, but maybe that's what she needs. Doesn't feel good, huh? So it's about 7 in the morning, and I'm checking on the chicks. And the big chicks need more food, so I came to open their food and took the lock off. And my hand touched something. And look at that scorpion there. I don't know what kind of scorpion, but trust me, I'm gonna get a big stick and push it off before I go to put the lock back on. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that now before I attempt to open the door so it doesn't fall on my hand while I'm trying to open the door. Go the other way, buddy. Do you see it? I don't want it near my chickens either, though. I just brought the chickens some cabbage, and they're pretty happy. This one ran over here with hers, and the rest are sharing. And Ralph, per usual, is not knowing what the heck to do, because he's Ralph. Now he's eating them. So we're in the chicken area, and we just finished the door. So here is Sean showing his handiwork. We have a pulley and everything. Pull up the door. It's very lightweight. Hopefully it won't break too quickly, and then it just hooks closed. We're thinking we will put at the very top, we'll move this screen that's at the bottom to the top so that nothing can climb up there and get inside. But just to give you a close-up, it's got kind of steps here so that the chickens can walk down. We still have to find a place for the rope, I think, but we unhook it and we lower it. And this will not be here, this wire. So the chickens will be able to hop up and head down into the chicken area. And then at night, all we have to do is come pull it back up once they're back in here. And they're secure. I think it's gonna work. Last week, Last week I showed you some of the items we are actually getting off the farm, which is pretty small at this point, but a lot of it takes about a year to grow. So, but now today, or this week, I'm going to show you some of our failures. The biggest one so far is the chicken area, and as you can see by all the stumps, it was full of banana trees. Well, my banana trees had a fungus. So the bananas were not coming out. They weren't growing well to begin with, and what was growing had brown inside. I wish I'd saved one to show you, but maybe I have some on the other trees. The other trees are coming down too. So all my banana trees on the whole farm are going to be gone by the end of the week. So the whole chicken area was cleaned out. Kind of depressing. But we will plant more banana trees next year, and hopefully we'll get rid of that fungus. But for now, this is what we had happen. It'll actually be great for the chickens because they'll have more grass to pick at and bugs to find, but it was also their cover from any predators, aerial predators. That's now gone as well. So they're not coming out of their area for probably another week or two, maybe a little longer, but probably another week or two. So, and there's still some coverage over here, but yeah, so that's where we are with bananas and plantains. And we'll take you to our other fails next. And this is my big fail number 2, is the watermelon. It spread everywhere, never got big leaves like I expected. It pretty much got eaten by bugs. And I still have flowers growing on it, but I think I'm going to pull it out today to make room for other things. And it's a definite fail. We just never got any watermelon, even though it grew. As we walk up the garden, I'll show you fail number 3 I did talk about, I think, 2 weeks ago. But here is one of the pepper plants that did root, but then insects ate all its leaves. So that's pretty much gone. We might try that again. And so that, I would say, is fail number 3, but that's a little fail. Then I'll show you the next fail, which I've talked about a few times, is my loofah. You don't see any loofah there because it never grew. I planted loofah 4 times, and those big giant cricket-like things ate them every time. This looks like a fail, but it just needs to come down. This was my my cucumber. I actually got quite a few cucumber off there. Not enough to do a ton with. The crickets ate a lot of that too, but I wouldn't call that one a fail. I think that's it. My squash seems to be a fail. It's just not doing well. And we'll see about my carrots. They're not yet a fail. But my squash here, for some reason, is super dirty. And I did have some male flowers, but never had some female flowers. And now the bugs are getting it. So that one we might have to also say is a fail. And it might be the wrong season. I'm not really sure the best time to grow those. I know when we first moved here, it seemed to be watermelon season then. So I might have just been planting at the wrong time. And here I'll show you something though now that we see it. Let's see if this... Okay, here is a little one. We're going to leave whatever plant that's attached to, but it looks like it's shriveling. So I don't think it's growing. But yeah, I'm not even seeing that many other female flowers around. And that's what I have so far. I'm sure I have more fails that I can show you. And we'll find them this week and make sure we include those. But yeah, we've had a lot of failures. My garden has definitely not done well. The only things growing in here right now are my turmeric. I do have some ginger growing. My new herbs are growing very well, which is awesome. I've got the Cuban oregano and some basil that is growing. And that's about it for now. And culantro. Culantro is growing well, but culantro is growing throughout the property well. So, well, just wanted to share the failures as well as the successes. And it does seem like we have more failures than success this week, but we'll get there eventually. I thought I'd walk back here and show you what was done today. The banana trees in the backyard are also all gone now. I think there's some concern with this fungus on banana trees, so we are going to next put in plantain trees instead of banana. I don't think they're as prone to the fungus. And then the corn, we got a little harvest of corn today. We've got more growing, as you can see, but we picked a bunch of it today. So I pulled 3 mandarin oranges off the tree. They're all pretty ripe. Actually, I pulled 2 off the tree, 1 off the ground. But they're pretty ripe, and I'm going to take them inside and see how they are. So it's Thursday morning, and this is today's harvest. We have some more peppers, probably not too much more growing on the plants, but there's a little bit more. 3 mandarin oranges, 1 lemon, and a bunch more corn. The corn is not developing super well inside. I'll probably show you a picture of that once I open it up, but it's still a lot of corn. Thank you for joining us this week as we talked about both successes and failures on the farm. If you'd like to follow along on our journey, and we have some surprises next week, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. Additionally, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. We hope to see you next week. Have a great one. Bye.